I'm putting this at the start of the video, so, before when I did the introduction stuff, so this is going to be a bit off for the start. But first of all, viewer discretion is advised. There's violence, gore, guts, whatever, you know. If you clicked on a Resident Evil video, though, you should expect it, so don't be annoyed. Um, if you're not interested in spoilers, you gotta leave right now. If you haven't played the game, well, I would suggest you don't watch this, because, well, it's just a cacophony of spoiler after spoiler after spoiler after spoiler after spoiler after spoiler. So don't watch it, okay? Hope you enjoy. Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another video here. So, I have just completed Resident Evil Requiem, and I am going to be reviewing it in this video, starting with the enemies. Now, spoiler warning, obviously, because the game only just came out. Yeah. So, I'm going to be talking about, just what I liked, what I didn't like, starting with, well, the zombies first. And I'm turning that music down, I think. I don't know. I don't want to get copyrighted for it, that's all, because I've had other video series, right, where I've done stuff, and YouTube have copyrighted literally all the bloody videos, because like the games will have certain music that is copyrighted or something like that, which do always irritate me. Anyway, so there were a lot of zombies, as you can see, quite the variety. We got Renwood. We have one of my this so far, right, is one of the scariest stalker enemies in Resident Evil. Okay, puts Jack Baker to shame. Okay, because because Resident Evil 7, I've played it so many times to the point where it's just, hi Jack, bye Jack, I'm leaving the house now, bye. you know. But this one, I was genuinely terrified in all three sections with her. Okay, yeah. We got the zombie doctors, nothing really special about them, you know. They're just the zombies, but with lab coats, and one of them has a chainsaw. Hmm. The patients, I think, do you know, like, the area where there's the girl, um, like the second area, right, and you gotta go into like the little thing where you have to drain it, and you go in there, and there's a grinder opens up, and you have to fight off all the patient zombies. That was good. I liked that. Zombie stuff, they were just there. The cleaners, I liked the cleaners, because like they would just still be cleaning. And so some of the staff members, like the one in the suit by her, right, they would just be flicking the lights on and off, on and off, on and off, you know. Then we have the chef, you know. Biggest twist in video game history. Didn't die when I shot him 30 times. He pops up again by the chapel. Yeah. He was good though. He's scary. There's a note about him having the pantry key. In It's like upstairs, and you have to get like after. You have to break open one of the cupboards as Leon. Now, got the singers. I took out both of them. It's scarier with these singers, essentially. Yeah. The zombie surgeon, he's just there. The zombie on the table was much more interesting, because this is a better strain of the T virus, so I was not expecting at all for when I put the prosthetic organs, I don't know, what would you call them? I don't know, the fake organs into him. Um, I did not expect him to get up. I was just expecting, I don't know what I was expecting. I was just expecting for, like, the latch to come off or something. That was about it. Now we have the chunk. There's two of these, right? And I liked fighting them. Okay. They were scary. I killed the one as Grace with two of those, like, the things you can use for the sneak attacks, and and I and one shot with the Magnum. And I killed the one with Leon with just the shotgun. You know, it was quite easy. It wasn't easy. It was scary. Then we have the blister heads. These ones, right? I went to the stage, right? Because for about the fourth hour, I was still like, what the hell am I supposed to do? I've done all this. Where am I going? What am I doing? I can't find the last one. I can't find the. It turns out I had just walked past the one of the like the. Do you know the start like the cube in the office, right? Like where you first meet Victor. I skipped that cutscene because I didn't skip it. I just walked right past that room so many times I didn't bother going in, so I didn't have to deal with it. Then we have the Blister Born. I, I'm just gonna roll a clip of some footage with this guy. Enjoy. Next, we have the Titan Spider. Now, I like this, okay, because I believe this giant spider is a reference to RE2 and 3, the originals, which I haven't played, but I've watched bits. I know that in 2, giant spiders pop up somewhere, and I know that in 3, in the clock tower specifically, that the giant spiders pop up there, which is cool. And we have the Raccoon City zombies. I'm gonna put up some combat footage for this one, so you enjoy. the newest version of Zombie Dog. What a lovely little puppy, you know. I've always found the zombie dogs irritating, so I am kind of happy that it was just in that one chase scene. Gamma. You know, in the mythology, like Nordic myths, right, there is a giant dog called Garm, which is cool. There's also a giant wolf called Fenrir, but that's unrelated. There's a theory that they're the same person, but who cares? We got the RPD zombie. Yeah. Because I saw him, and the first thing I thought was, there's gonna be like 50 of them in the. I just remember, except for like the one hallway, I cleared them all out. These little bastards. These are. I hated this. Like the orphanage segment, I hated it. God, these ones look so creepy. It's good because it's Resident Evil. They need to be creepy, but yeah. Then we have one of the things. I don't think this is Mr. X. I think this is just another tyrant that the connections have made, you know. But it's cool. He got the chip and everything. You know, like he's bluer than Mr. X, you know. Yeah. Then we have his boss form. But yeah, it was a fun boss. I liked it. It was quite easy, but it was still fun, you know. Plant 43. I I, I think Plant 43 is the Ivies just evolved. You know, they've just sat down, and over 28 years they've evolved into these big plant things. And again, there's probably a note that I missed that tells me I'm completely wrong. Oh, here's the Ark zombies. Now, I kind of like these guys. They were creepy. Uh, and we got the lickers as well. I have some footage of me fighting them as Grace. I'll put that up now for you. Have the elite guards, which this is one of the areas I died really a lot on, you know. Literally, they kicked my ass like so many times. And the commander. I didn't die to the commander, it was just like really hard. But this boss fight essentially taught me how to parry for the rest of the game, you know. Hi Norman. Now, let's just go back a little bit. We have one of the sadder parts of the game. If you do the ending where you release Elpis, right? You get to find out that Emily's alive, thank God. Because at this scene I got to it, it was just like, oh no, come on. You know? It's just sad. And I thought they were gonna kill Leon as well. Here's Skid Kid. Yeah, Victor. I did like the ending, to be honest, because there was Zeno, right, who is just Albert Wesker, but with a white suit. But if you do like the release Elpis ending, I did both endings because it gives you the option to go back and then do it, right? You get to see Victor kill Albert like it's nothing. Okay, and then you get to fight Victor. Just with the when you like have like the bike chase with him, right? I was a little bit disappointed. I was like, oh come on, he was like set up to be the main villain. Why have they killed him off now? And I know they've introduced Albert for a reason, but we can't have him as like the I'll always come back character. I mean, you need new villains once in a while. So I did like how he just came back, killed Albert, and it was just like, I'm back. What's up? I'm gonna show you some footage of the bike chase now.
Should have worn a helmet.
Well, I'm gonna be talking about the characters and that. Now, I'm gonna do Grace and Leon last, okay? Now, Nathan Dempsey. To be honest, I didn't even know this guy had a name. He's just like the FBI director for where Grace works, and I do like the end credit scene where he pops up again and asks Grace for the report, and then you get to see Grace's desk, and it's a photo of her and her mother, and beside of it is a photo of Grace and Emily. So that was good. Got Alyssa. Because I thought her name was Laura. Yeah, I haven't played the what was it, like Revelations or something? That's where she's from, I think. I haven't played it. I thought the start of the game where she'd get taken out by the hooded guy was just like, oh my god, like it was just right off the bat in like the thing. I don't know. She was a little bit slow reacting to like the hooded guy when he killed like the custodian. I think that's what is that what they called? I don't know, like the hotel director or whatever. Yeah, this is the hooded man. No, there's a file talking about I think it was Umbrella, bloody how the fire was really good luck because that disposed of the assassin. Sherry, Sherry being in this game, right, was a really big surprise to me, because like the first few scenes as Leon, right, I was like, Hannigan, is that you? Then we get to see like the scenes with her, and it's like, oh my god, that's Sherry. It's cool that she's back with Leon. Yeah, and it is cool that she is also infected, and giving Leon like a second motive to find the cure other than curing himself. Yeah, right, Skid. Victor was a really good villain. I preferred I liked the releasing Elpis ending more, because if you um, if you destroy Elpis, Albert kills Leon, the facility gets destroyed, Albert dies, Grace leaves, everything's sad. But if you release Elpis, okay, Albert injects himself, loses his powers. This is a really awkward silence. There we go. Loses his powers and argues with Victor, who literally pops up. Like I did the the destroy first because I thought this is the correct thing to do. This is a super virus. We gotta destroy it. This is Resident Evil. We have to. He gets destroyed anyway though, so it don't really matter. But you get to fight Gideon if you decide to release the thing, and Albert, Zeno, I'll just say Albert because why not? What? Albert, Zeno. Zeno is just Albert with a white suit and some crap on his face. Anyway, we have Emily. Just, do you know, like, the puzzle, like, box where you need to get Emily to do it right? I kind of think that was a little bit stupid, because Grace could have easily just clicked the button, each button, to see which was which, right? Then reset the puzzle, okay, before doing it in the correct order, you know? It just felt a little bit pointless. It's not bad or anything, it just felt like it was a little bit... Come on, that's stupid. Harry. The second I saw Harry, I was just like, ah, you're not gonna survive, are you? I was right as well. Harry was alright, though. I kinda liked him. He just died after 20 seconds of screen time, you know? Zeno. So Albert, yeah. You know, I recorded a few clips. Anyway, when I first got to the scene where he pops up, I was like, holy crap. How the heck? Didn't Chris kill him in a volcano? And I haven't played 5, but didn't Chris kill him? You know? It's crazy, you know? I'll play the clips I recorded with him. Actually, I think I'll play the one of the clips with the Tyrant as well, just for you, okay? Enjoy.
What are we doing here?
I had a feeling you'd make an appearance. I remember you. I remember that, too. Sherry, wasn't there an orphanage around here?
Yes, there was. Why?
I'm gonna do some digging.
Next we have Hound Wolf Squad, and Jesus, how surprised was I to see these guys. I recognized the voice instantly, because I remember playing Village, just with the harder difficulties of Village, okay? The section where you, as Chris, is the worst part, but on the easiest, it's the best part, you know? Anyway, I recognized the voices instantly, because it's just, oh my god, it's one of the guys that was with Chris, you know? Yeah. Chris doesn't pop up. No, we got Grace, you know. I kind of liked Grace, like the horror sections. I found the horror parts a lot. I don't know, I like the action, but I like horror as well. I like having a bit of both, you know, because 7, you get grenade launchers and machine guns and that, so it kind of like, near the end, it's kind of just like, I am not scared of any of you. At the start, it's like, oh, Jesus, Mia, you horrible bitch, you know? But not really much change. Because I got the deluxe thing, I got the other skins, but I'm not too interested. Please. This will get the pervert's attention. Thumbnail, thousands of views. You know. Anyway, we got Leon. I liked Leon. But I didn't have him in his standard outfit. I was like, when I watched the trailer, I was like, oh, that's a nice jacket. He's gonna bin it first chance he gets, and which he does, you know, like almost straight away. I liked his car, just. I'm not a car person. I couldn't care less about them. I have Lego cars, that's about it for me in cars, though. This is good. Oh, I forgot about this one, yeah. I'm pretty sure I got it for unlocking the game. Actually, in RE4, you can get this, an RPD outfit for Leon, but you can actually use it in the game if you S plus rank every level as every character in the Mercenaries. So yeah. Leon Apocalypse, Film Noir. This is how I played the game, because this is the outfit I thought looked the best. Apocalypse looks alright, it's just I like this one. I like Leon in a suit and tie, you know. We got Ari4 Leon, I forgot about this one as well. back to Nathan. Lovely. You know, the concept art for these games is usually really good. I tend to enjoy a lot of it quite a bit. I like looking at concept art. I like looking at the Little Nightmares concept art. The problem is with that, bloody, you have to be at a certain point in the game, and you have to do like the challenges and that to get the concept art. And say, if you delete that specific save file where you've done all of that by mistake, count in the DLC as well, it just gets rid of all the concept art, and you have to unlock it all again, which was irritating. You know, yeah. This game do have some really good concept art. Don't you agree? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, I'll be posting a separate video of the final boss for Resident Evil Requiem. No voice lines from me or anything. It's just fighting Gideon and like the where he kills Wesker beforehand. You know. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Bye bye. In conclusion, though, uh, I think this game is one of the best Resident Evil games I've played. Okay, I've played 2, 4, 7, and 8, and now 9. Okay, and this one is the best. Okay, it surpasses 2 and 7 with the horror. The puzzles, well, I still add to YouTube some of them. But the thing is, I would click on the YouTube video, and I'd instantly go, "Oh wait, I know how to do it," and I'd just click off of it for a couple of them. So yeah, but yeah, the endings were good. Just I was a bit annoyed that they had killed Victor, but then when I found out it was a fake out, I liked that 'cause he's back. He's the villain. Albert can piss off where he belongs. But they're gonna make another game with Albert as the villain, though. We know that because at the end, in the end cutscene, like I think it was no, it wasn't BSAA. It was one of a pair of soldiers that he reached out and grabbed the camera, like the screen or whatever, right? Which I assume is definitely Albert's head. So they probably gonna bring him back. Like, he's just the Afton of the Resident Evil universe now, isn't he? That's probably the only thing I can complain about, really. But the rest of the game is great, and I did like that Albert came back because I've never really played any of the stuff with him, and I think it's cool. So, hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Goodbye.